Okay, welcome to video number 16 of chapter 2 series. Now in this video we are going to calculate some examples based on elevation in boiling point and depression in freezing point. In addition to that, we are going to calculate some example based on Henry's law and Raoult's law also. Some examples are from exercise. So first example for today is in text question number 2.10. The question is like this: boiling point of water at 750 mmHg is 99.63 degrees Celsius. How much sucrose is added to 500 grams of water such that it boils at 100 degrees Celsius? Molar elevation constant for water is 0.52 Kelvin kilogram per mole. Now understand the question first. Here, boiling point for pure water at this pressure 750 mmHg, this is the pressure value. At this pressure, boiling point for pure water is 99.63 degrees Celsius. Now I am adding some sucrose in the water. How much that we want to find out? How much sucrose we are going to add, that we want to find out. So I am adding some sucrose in it, and after addition of sucrose, the new boiling point becomes 100 degrees Celsius. Boiling point increases and new boiling point becomes 100 degrees Celsius. So how much sucrose we need to add, that we are going to find out. So what are the values here? That is in the question to be given. Boiling point of pure water 99.63 degrees Celsius. Boiling point of solution, that is 100 degrees Celsius. So change in boiling point is equal to 100 minus 99.63. It will give you 0.37 degrees Celsius. It is the value of delta TB. Okay, change in boiling point delta TB. Now mass of water is equal to 500 grams, that is given to you. Kb value, molar elevation constant Kb value આપેલી છે 0.52 Kelvin into kilogram per mole. Now molecular mass of sucrose we want to find out. So sucrose formula is C12H22O11. આ સુક્રોઝની ફોર્મ્યુલા છે C12H22O11. So કાર્બનનો એટમિક માસ 12, હાઇડ્રોજનનો 1 and ઓક્સિજનનો 16. If we calculate the molecular mass, we will get 342 gram per mole. Now the formula for elevation in boiling point was delta TB is equal to KB into molality. So here KB into molality ने formula में लखी weight of solute into 1000 divided by molecular mass of solute into weight of solvent. Okay. Now delta TB value, that is given to you 0.37 is equal to 0.52, that is KB value. W2 we want to find out, weight of solute. Okay, we want to find out that value 1000 as such, molecular mass 342 and weight of solvent 500 gram. So by this we can make formula for W2. W2 is equal to 0.37. આ બંને નીચે છે, આ બાદ જશે તો ઉપર આવશે. So 342 into 500 મલ્ટિપ્લિકેશનમાં આ બંને ઉપર છે, આ બાજુ જશે તો નીચે આવશે ડિવિઝનમાં. So 0.52 into 1000 ડિવિઝનમાં. So you will get W2 is equal to 121.67 grams. Okay. Now similar example is there in your exercise. Now this is from your exercise 2.11. Question is like this: calculate mass of ascorbic acid to be dissolved in 75 grams of acetic acid to lower down its melting point. by 1.5 degree Celsius. Kf is equal to 3.9 Kelvin kilogram per mole. Okay, now here understand the question. Acetic acid is there. Now in that acetic acid we are going to dissolve ascorbic acid, that is vitamin C. Okay, vitamin C is scientific name है ascorbic acid. The formula is C6H8O6. Now if we dissolve that ascorbic acid in acetic acid, the melting point decreases. How much it decreases? 1.5 degrees Celsius it decreases. Okay, so delta TF is given to you 1.5. Mass of solvent, that is given to you 75 grams. Kf value is given to you 3.9. Okay, now formula is there. Ascorbic acid ની formula છે C6H8O6. According to that, if you calculate the molecular mass, so molecular mass of ascorbic acid will be 176 gram per mole. Now formula for depression in freezing point was like this. Delta TF is equal to Kf into molality. Kf into W2, that is mass of solute, into 1000 divided by W1, that is mass of solvent, into molecular mass of solute M2. Okay, so delta TF value we have, Kf value we have, W2 we want to find out, 1000 as such, W1 that is given to 75 grams, and 176, that is molecular mass of ascorbic acid. Now if you calculate this, you will get W2 is equal to 5.08 grams approximately. This value you will get. Okay, so this was the second example. Now the third example. Is from your exercise 2.20. The question is like this: a 5% solution by mass of canned sugar in water has freezing point 271 Kelvin. Calculate the freezing point of 5% glucose in water if freezing point of pure water is 273.15 Kelvin. Now first understand the question. Here you have two different solutions. One is 5% glucose solution and second one 5% sugar solution. Okay, બે અલગ અલગ સોલ્યુશન આપેલા છે. Now બંને વોટરની અંદર સોલ્યુશન બનાવેલા છે. Both solution are in water and the freezing point for pure water માટે freezing point આપેલું છે. Here it is written for freezing point of pure water is 273.15 Kelvin. Now Kf value we don't have here. Kf value નથી આપેલી, but what is given to you? Percentage કેટલા છે? Concentration of that solution is given to you. Both have 5% solution, but in first solution solute is glucose. Sorry, in first solution solute is sugar, and in second solution solute is glucose. Okay, પહેલાની અંદર સુગર ડિઝોલ્વ કર્યું છે, બીજાની અંદર ગ્લુકોઝ ડિઝોલ્વ કરેલું છે. એટલો ડિફરન્સ છે. બે અલગ અલગ સોલ્યુશન આપેલા છે. ઓકે, so here I have written solution 1 and solution 2. 5% sugar solution, that is solution 1. So I can write mass of sugar is equal to 5 grams and mass of water is equal to 100 minus 5, 95 grams. Okay. Now formula for sugar is C12H22O11. Here on solution, in solution 2, 5% glucose solution is there. So mass of glucose is equal to 5 grams, mass of water, that is 100 minus 5, 95 grams, mass of water that remains as such in both solution. Glucose ni formula C6H12O6. Kf value we want to find out. Tf value for solution number 1, it is given that for this solution in water freezing point is 271 Kelvin. So a final value है. So Tf value is equal to 271. Initially pure water માટે freezing point કેટલું હતું? 273.15. Here we can calculate delta Tf. Delta Tf is equal to 273.15 minus 271. કેટલો difference આયો? 2.15 Kelvin. Now for solution number 2, Tf value we don't have. We are going to find out that Tf value. That is the question. Okay. Tf0 that remains as such for solution number 2 also 273.15 Kelvin because water is same for both. Now for solution number 1, પહેલા સોલ્યુશન માટે આપણે બધી વેલ્યુ મૂકીને Kf વેલ્યુ ફાઇન્ડ આઉટ કરીશું અને એ Kf વેલ્યુ સેકન્ડ સોલ્યુશન માટે યુઝ કરીશું. ઓકે. સો ડેલ્ટા Tf ઇઝ ઇક્વલ ટુ Kf ઇન્ટુ ડાયરેક્ટ મેં મોલાલિટીની ફોર્મ્યુલા મૂકી. આગળ લખેલું હતી મોલાલિટીની પહેલાં મોલાલિટીને પછી એની ફોર્મ્યુલા લખેલી અને કરી ડાયરેક્ટ મેં મોલાલિટીની ફોર્મ્યુલા મૂકી દીધી છે. 1000 into W2 divided by M2 into W1. Delta Tf 2.15 is equal to Kf into 1000, that is as such W2 mass of solute 5 grams. It is written here sugar na કેટલા છે 5 grams. So 5 grams divide by weight of solvent 95 grams લખેલા છે. water na grams plus molecular mass of sugar આગળ કેલ્ક્યુલેટ કરેલો 342 આવેલો. ઓકે. So Kf is equal to 2.15 into 342 into 95 divided by 1000 into 5. So Kf you will get 13.97 Kelvin kilogram per mole. Now for solution number 2, the same formula. Delta Tf is equal to Kf into W2 into 1000 into M2 into W1. Here Kf value we find out. So 13.97 મૂક્યા. W2 that is mass of solute. Glucose no mass કેટલું હતું 5 grams. So here I have written 5 grams. 1000 as such. Water no weight 95 gram as such. M2 glucose matter molecular mass. If you calculate by formula you will get 180 C6H12O6. Any formula है 180 gram per mole આવશે. So by this you will get, by this calculation you will get delta Tf is equal to 4.08 Kelvin. Now what is delta Tf? Delta Tf is equal to Tf0 minus Tf. એ બંનેનો ડિફરન્સ એ ડેલ્ટા ટી કહેવાય. સો આઈ હેવ રિટન ફોર્મ્યુલા ફોર ડેલ્ટા Tf. Tf0 minus Tf is equal to 4.08. Tf0 value we have 273.15 minus Tf is equal to 4.08. So Tf is equal to 273.15 minus 4.08. You will get 269.07 Kelvin. Okay. Now the next example that is based on Henry's law. It is from your exercise 2.34. 2.34 example. Question is like this. Vapor pressure of water at 293 Kelvin is 17.535 mmHg. Calculate the vapor pressure of water at 293 Kelvin when 25 grams of glucose is dissolved in 450 grams of water. Okay, first understand the question. આપેલું શું છે? Water છે, એનું vapor pressure for pure water is 17.535 mmHg. So it is value of P10. લખ્યો છે P10 is equal to 17.535 mmHg. Now mass of solute, કેટલા ગ્લુકોઝ ડિઝોલ્વ કરવાના છે? 25 grams. So W2 is equal to 25 grams. Mass of solvent, કેટલા water કેટલા ગ્રામ લીધું છે? 450 gram. So here I have mass of solvent is equal to W1 is equal to 450 grams. Now molecular mass of solute, શું ડિઝોલ્વ કરે છે? ગ્લુકોઝ C6H12O6. એની મોલેક્યુલર ફોર્મ્યુલા પરથી મોલેક્યુલર વેટ કેટલું થશે? 180 grams. Molecular mass of solvent, water no molecular mass 18. Now moles of glucose is equal to 25 divided by 180 is equal to 0.139 moles. Moles of water is equal to 450 divided by 18, you will get 25 moles. Now according to Raoult's law, this is formula for Raoult's law. P10 minus P1 divided by P10 is equal to X2. तो X2 ની formula શું છે? Mole fraction of solute N2 divided by N1 plus N2. Now here you can see this value 0.135. It is considerable because 25 moles against 25 moles it is considerable. જો આ વેલ્યુ બહુ મોટી હોત અને આ વેલ્યુ બહુ નાની હોત તો એને નિગ્લેક્ટ કરે, પણ બંને વેલ્યુમાં ઓછો ડિફરન્સ છે. So we are going to consider that 17.535, that is P10 value minus P1 divided by 17.535 is equal to 0.139 divided by 25 plus 0.139. પછી મેં ક્રોસ મલ્ટીપ્લાય કર્યું છે. આખી ટર્મ અને આ બાજુ લઈ ગયો અને આખી ટર્મ અને આ બાજુ લઈ ગયો. So this addition you will get 25.139. So here I have written direct addition 25.139 bracket આ ટર્મ છે 17.535 minus P1 is equal to 0.139 divide into આ જશે ઉપર એટલે મલ્ટીપ્લિકેશન 17.535. So next I am multiplying this with both term. 440.80 minus 25.139 P1 is equal to આ બંનેનો મલ્ટીપ્લિકેશન કરશો you will get 2.437. Now if you solve this you will get P1 is equal to 17.437 mmHg. Okay. Now the next example is example number 2.39 from your exercise. Question is like this. The air is a mixture of number of gases. The major components are oxygen and nitrogen, having 20% and 79% by volume. At 298 Kelvin, the water is at equilibrium at 10 atmosphere. At 298 Kelvin, Henry's constant for O2 and N2 are 3.30 into 10 raised to 7 mm and 6.51 into 10 raised to 7 mm. Calculate composition of H2 and N2. Sorry, O2 and N2. So, what is the question here? Here, it is given that air is mixture of majorly two components, that is oxygen and nitrogen. Okay, now ઓક્સિજનના પર્સન્ટેજ કેટલા છે 20%, નાઇટ્રોજનના પર્સન્ટેજ 79%. અને એવું કીધું છે ક્વેશ્ચનમાં જ કે જે આ બંને ગેસીસ છે એ વોટર સાથે ઇક્વિલિબ્રિયમમાં છે. કેટલા પ્રેશરે? 10 એટમોસ્ફિયર પ્રેશર. ઓકે, 10 એટમોસ્ફિયર પ્રેશર આપેલું છે. સો અને હેનરીસ કોન્સ્ટન્ટ બંને માટે હેનરીસ કોન્સ્ટન્ટની વેલ્યુ આપેલી છે. That is Henry's constant value, that is 3.30 into 10 raised to 7 mm and 6.51 into 10 raised to 7 mm. Now this is in mmHg and pressure for water, that is in atmosphere. Okay, so I am writing down 10 atmosphere and mmHg में कन्वर्ट करवा है तो 760 वडे मल्टीप्लाई करवा पड़े. So 10 atmosphere is equal to 10 into 760 is equal to 7600 mmHg. Here I have written percentage of both gases. Now both are in equilibrium with 10 atmosphere pressure of water. So pressure of oxygen is equal to જેટલા પર્સન્ટેજ હોય એના 100 વડે ડિવાઈડ કરી દેવાના ઇન્ટુ 7600 mmHg. So 20 divided by 100 into 7600 mmHg. You will get 1520 mmHg. Similarly, pressure for nitrogen is equal to 79 divided by 100 into 7600. You will get 6004 mmHg. Now for both gas apply Henry's law. P is equal to KH into X. KH ની વેલ્યુ છે, P ની વેલ્યુ આપણે ફાઇન્ડ આઉટ કરી. સો મોલ ફ્રેક્શન મળી જશે આપણને એના ઉપરથી. સો પ્રેશર ફોર ઓક્સિજન that is 1520 is equal to 3 into 3.30 into 10 raised to 7. એ હેનરીસ લોની વેલ્યુ હતી. એના જોડે મલ્ટિપ્લિકેશનમાં શું છે? મોલ ફ્રેક્શન. So X you will get 1520 divided by 3.30 into 10 raised to 7. You will get 4.61 into 10 raised to minus 5. Similarly for nitrogen you can derive a mole fraction value of 9.22 into 10 raised to minus 5. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you.